What's up, YouTube? Today I was planning on going to Caffeine and Octane, but it's raining, and so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to work on my base. I'm going to do the 5-hub front swap and the 300ZX brake upgrade. Stay tuned. Doing the front 14 hub swap is relatively easy. I have the OEM hubs, I have some stainless steel brake lines, got the 2PM rotors, and the Z32 calipers that I rebuilt. The first thing I'm going to do is jack up the car and take off the wheel. Alright, to get the brakes off, there are two bolts. I believe they're both 19. There's one right there, that bolt, and then there's one underneath as well. That's it right there. I want to take the bolts off before I take the lines because I'm going to get the hub swap done first, and then I'll do the brakes, and maybe I won't lose as much brake fluid, don't have to bleed as much. Alright, first thing to do is take off the brake. There's two bolts on the top, but you don't want to take, if you take those off, that will leave this big bracket. Down on the spindle behind, there's two more bolts. They're 19. Get put on there. Got my BFH. Now the one underneath. A 19mm socket, wrench, there we go. And just swing this off. Put it out behind. Take the rotor off. Grab a screwdriver. Take off this cap. Alright, well, before we take off the hub, I gotta bend this back like crazy. And that's a bitch. So let's first try to get it flat. You don't have to do this. You could cut it. Just cut it around the edge. It'll work. But I thought if I flatten it out, make a little bit of a bigger dust shield. And I don't actually have a grinding wheel, so it's another reason why I'm kind of wanting to keep it. I don't have anything really to cut it with. All right, let's take the hubs off. Get a 32 and a breaker bar. take this off. Slide this off. Take this locking washer off. Keep onto this. It's what keeps it from spinning. Keep your new hub. Got your hub. There you go. Huh. This one looks a little damaged. Oh. Put the locking washer on there. Or keyed washer. Probably should torque it down to proper spec, but I think that's tight enough on there and it's gonna work fine. I guess without bending it, it's supposed to hit it on the edge. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, bring it over here. Clean this off with some brake cleaner. Turn on the other side. Let's put it on. Now for the brake caliper, let's put it over here. We have this line. I think I need to get this one. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here before I put the caliper on. Is it 7/16 or half? It's half. Push the caliper or the pistons all the way in. Fit on the brakes a little bit easier. There we go. There we go. Bottom one on. All right, those fit. Let's get the wrench to tighten them up a little bit. Well, I have my steel braided lines. It has one fitting. One side is kind of tailored inside. This will go in the hose side and this hose side. Then this side goes into the caliper. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the caliper now. Tighten that up. These are aluminum, so you don't want to go too tight, but you don't want to have any play. Probably should have Loctite on it, but we'll check it if it has any leaks after we do it. I'm gonna get this line on. What this will allow you to do is rotate it and give kind of the position you want before you get it locked down tight. Don't forget to remove your brake retainer clip. Remove that clip. And before you want to take it off where it's being held, before you want to take it off here, I want to break this line. Just break it. Let's see how fast we're going to do this. I'm going to put the flashlight down. It's already starting to come out. Hold it. Plug it. So the wheels themselves, when you put them on, they hit the coil. So I went and picked up some spacers. Let's see if this works. pretty sweet. Not too sunk in. All right, there we go. Front 5 lug hub swap and Z100, 3Z100, Z300 brakes.